Most people think stupidity is about low intelligence. It's not. Some of the dumbest people you'll ever meet are actually smart. The problem? They have habits that keep them weak, blind, and stuck in life. And worst of all, you might have some of these habits without even realizing it. How many of these 9 signs do you recognize in yourself? Stick around, because number 9 is the most dangerous of all. 1. They talk more than they listen. A fool loves to hear himself speak. Socrates, one of the greatest Stoic influences, said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Stupid people interrupt, argue, and refuse to listen. They think they already know everything, so they never learn. Intelligent people? They ask questions. They absorb knowledge. They realize that every person they meet knows something they don't. Think about your last conversation. Did you listen more than you spoke? Did you cut someone off just to make your point? Drop a comment if you've ever caught yourself doing this. 2. They always need to be right. Ever met someone who just can't admit when they're wrong? That's stupidity in action. A wise person values truth over ego. A fool clings to their opinions, even when they're wrong, because they'd rather win than learn. Even when presented with facts, they double down. They get defensive. Their ego won't let them grow. Ask yourself, when was the last time you admitted you were wrong? How did it feel? 3. They make the same mistakes over and over. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. Smart people learn from mistakes. Stupid people? They repeat them. Same toxic relationships. Same bad habits. Same poor decisions. And when things go wrong, they act surprised. The universe keeps teaching them lessons, but they refuse to learn. Are you repeating a mistake right now? Be honest with yourself. 4. They surround themselves with fools. Look at your closest friends. Are they pushing you forward, or pulling you down? Seneca warned us, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Stupid people surround themselves with drama, negativity, and losers. They stay in circles where mediocrity is normal. They don't challenge themselves. Smart people? They seek out mentors, thinkers, and those who inspire them. They aren't afraid to be the dumbest person in the room, because that's how they grow. Comment below, who in your life is making you better? 5. They speak before they think. The Stoics believed in controlling emotions. A stupid person? They react instantly. They speak without thinking. They lash out, gossip, or make promises they can't keep. They say things in anger that they regret later. They argue over things that don't matter. And the worst part? They never learn to control themselves. Wise people pause. They think. They respond with purpose. Next time you feel the urge to speak, stop. Ask yourself, is this necessary? Is this wise? 6. They blame others for their problems. A fool always has an excuse. It's never their fault. It's always the government, their boss, their childhood, or bad luck. Meanwhile, the wise take full ownership of their lives. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." If your life isn't where you want it to be, own it. No more blaming. No more excuses. What's one area of your life where you've been making excuses instead of taking action? Be honest. 7. They chase pleasure instead of purpose. The easiest way to spot a fool? They're addicted to short-term pleasure. Non-stop social media, junk food, drinking, chasing meaningless relationships. They live for dopamine hits. They waste years chasing things that feel good in the moment, but destroy them in the long run. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could be good today, but instead, you choose tomorrow." A wise person prioritizes discipline over pleasure. Ask yourself, are your daily habits leading you toward greatness or keeping you weak? 8. They refuse to change. Stupid people fear change because it forces them to grow. They'd rather stay comfortable, even if it means staying miserable. A wise person knows that life is change. To resist it is to resist reality itself. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Are you stuck because you're afraid to let go of the past? Think deeply about that. 9. They lack self-control, the most dangerous sign. This is the ultimate sign of stupidity. A person who cannot control themselves will be controlled by everything else. Their emotions, their desires, their impulses. They can't say no to distractions. They can't delay gratification. They can't control their anger, their spending, their addictions. And because of that, they are weak. The Stoics believed in mastering the self. Without discipline, you are a slave to your fears, your cravings, your distractions. If you don't rule your mind will rule you. What's one area of your life where you need more discipline? Say it out loud. So, how many of these 9 signs have you recognized in yourself? The truth is, we all have some of them. But awareness is the first step. If you want to break free from stupidity and live with true wisdom, discipline, and strength, subscribe to Stoic Clarity. Like if you got any insights and drop a comment. Which sign hit you the hardest? Let's talk.